Hey everybody, this is David here, aka Chessman, and I'm back to make another video. I've been trying to make one video per day, and I've been doing that since June 15th. It's now June 28th, so that's 13 days, I think. It's my 13th day. Um, and basically, if you haven't watched any of my videos, these videos basically, I'm trying to get better at YouTube, and I'm not sure what to do. So if I'm not sure what to do, I just come on and I talk about things and I play chess. If there's not much to talk about, then it's pretty much just the chess. If you have any comments on what I should be doing, let me know, and I'll take that into consideration. If not, I'm trying to find my way into the YouTube world. I'm thinking it's got to do with chess, but I don't know. I'm a political science major, and I started thinking about maybe I should make videos about politicians. And I got a comment saying that's a good idea. So, but now that requires a lot of research. So I got to figure that out. So, and I got to figure out how it's like a whole new thing. Like chess is hard to tackle, and now this is a whole new thing. How do I tackle politicians? Where do I start? Do I start describing all the different politicians out there, or do I go basic? And I don't know. Do I go with federal? Do I go with local? If it's local, then only people of the state that I'm talking about will get any use from the information. Um, I could start with my state, but then that might not help many people. I would like my goal to be like you're to be what more informed on your decision making. I don't really want to take I kind of want to be unbiased and just try to state the facts. Hopefully I can find the facts and I don't try to make a well-informed decision about things. And yeah. So uh so yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm also I started I started a poker Club WPT poker account. It's Texas Hold'em in Omaha. I only know how to play Texas Hold'em. I'm kind of new, so I was thinking of doing a extending my YouTube channel to poker as well. Um, I was thinking of doing chess, poker, and backgammon because chess is really hard. It's true, but still, it's just one thing, and it can get boring if you do the same thing. So I was kind of thinking of doing chess, poker, and backgammon. But I haven't found a good website for backgammon, so yeah. There's like Backgammon Galaxy, I think, but it's not very good. I don't think it's very good. Um, but some people out there might say that's the best we got. So I'm kind of nervous about doing poker videos. I don't know why. I've had the account for a couple days now. I got 2 weeks to try it out before I have to start paying for it. And I've just been collecting poker chips. You get free poker chips every day, and I've been doing that. I I I haven't played any hands of poker. I've watched a couple poker games. I've watched them, try to get a feel for it. Um, but I've watched a couple videos about what hands you should play. I totally don't remember it all. So, but hopefully I won't be going into playing poker totally as a newbie. Hopefully I'll have a little bit on my side. But yeah, I don't know. Um, let's see. See if I can make a move here. Go to the next game. Might have to just keep talking. My chest won't work. Let's try it this way. And the thing about the poker videos is I'm worried they might be too long. Like because I watched a poker match and it takes like 2 to 5 hours. I don't know how I can do a video that long unless I just went live. And I'd really have to pick when I can spare that much time. Um, I might have to start filming from like 9 o'clock till like 3 in the morning. Um, that would totally mess up my sleep routine, but I might have to do that. I don't know. I hope I get something out of it because that's a lot of time to put towards something. But I don't know how I'm gonna juggle it. Um, because I want to keep making chess videos, but I want to add poker, and I want to do this politician thing. Man, I might have to start waking up earlier. I don't know. I don't know, but my chess isn't working. Could risk refreshing. It is a risk. Of course, the chess not working forces me to talk, so maybe it's a good thing. Um, let's see. Uh, if you're still watching, I appreciate this. If you, I'm trying to do the best I can. I really don't know. I want to be a really successful YouTuber. I really want to be, but you got to know what to do, and I don't know what to do yet. So I'm hoping people will just like who I am and will subscribe and watch my videos because they like who I am, and hopefully afterwards good content will come up. Hopefully. But I can't guarantee nothing. If I'm supposed to be a YouTuber, it'll work out. If I'm not, then it won't. And I don't know if I'm supposed to be a poker player. I'm kind of nervous. If I win, if I win one of the big tournaments, then I could get a seat on one of the TV on the one of the TV live games and have a chance for $1 million or 500,000 bucks or whatever it is. But I don't know how I would get to the if it's the Bellagio in Las Vegas. I don't know how I would get there. I don't know if I can afford even if they pay for the hotel. I don't know if they pay for the jet to get there, and I don't know if they pay for everything like the taxi to get to the hotel, the tip for the baggage person. I don't know all the expenses that are included. I don't know if my meals are included. It's just there's a lot of money that I'd have to come up with, and I can't really afford it because I'm not making any money on YouTube yet. So yeah, okay, this isn't working. Well, since this is loading, I guess what I could do is let you take a look at my poker, my Texas Hold'em Club WPT website. Let's um I don't really know everything about it. Let's see. I don't know what the home page is. Casino. Okay, I guess it's this. Um Basically there's two parts of the platform. There's poker and casino. Okay, first of all, Club WPT, what I did was I signed up for a 2 week trial, and afterwards, if I don't cancel, it's like $39.99 per month. And that allows you to play all kinds of tournaments. Most of the tournaments you don't win any money, or if you do, it's like $50. Um, there are super tournaments on Saturdays, but you can't play them unless you sign up for the it's another membership, and basically that costs about $100 a month extra, and I didn't do that yet because I'm too scared, and I'm not making enough money to pay for that. If I start winning some regular tournaments, then I'll consider, and I feel like I'm ready for the big times. I'm ready to take on if all of a sudden I won a tournament and I had to go to Las Vegas or Florida or wherever, or California, wherever it is. Um, I'm nervous. I don't even have a car, so I don't know how I'd get there, and I'm kind of terrified. I'm pretty sure I'd have to go all by myself. I don't I don't maybe my brother could go with me, but I don't really want to be worrying. If he went with me, then I would be continuously worried about my brother. Um, so I'd rather go by myself and just be worried about myself. But I don't know. Maybe it'd be good to bring backup. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous about the whole thing. I really wish I was making some money on YouTube so I could pay for things. Um, Hopefully that'll happen. Hopefully my poker videos will hit big. Hopefully people want to back a wannabe chess player and a wannabe poker player, and hopefully want to help like have a star rise. Hopefully me be a star, and yeah, hopefully help make my dreams come true. And yeah, I don't know. My mom's dream was to be a professional poker player, and I'm kind of like, if it happened through me, I don't know. That'd be crazy, but it's like I picked up where my mom left off. And yeah, so anyways, um you can play the casino, which there's slots. I got to admit, the first day I had, okay, how it works on this channel, if you look on the bottom over here, it says I got 10,500 chips. You start off with 5,000 chips a day, and if you go below that, the next day it refills back to 5,000. And every 2 hours, you can collect 500 bonus chips. So that's why I have 10,500, because I've been collecting the bonus chips all day, yesterday and today. So I'm up to 10,500, but I haven't played a single game of poker yet. I've watched poker. Like I went to, let's see, uh, let's see, I want to go to a tournament that's already playing. So these tournaments are already playing. So basically, you can click on this icon, and let's see the payout. So this one pays actually $600 plus 10,000 TP. I'm not sure what TP is. I think it's tournament points. I think, I think, and yeah, um, I think I only have 500 TP, so I don't think I could get into this tournament. So it does cost some money to play these tournaments sometimes. Because I think you can buy extra tournament points for like a certain amount of money. But anyways, you go to the tables and you can go to a seat. I'll just do it. And you can watch people play, and you can kind of study. I watched one game today and one game yesterday for like a few hours, and I was just studying. I was trying to apply what I learned from the poker videos that I'd watched, and trying to see if these are amateurs playing or pretty good people. Um Obviously I think the ones with the bigger chip stacks are probably better players, but they could just be lucky. Let's let's see, how long have I been streaming? It's been 14 minutes. Let me just see if my chess thing has come up. Oh. So, Sometimes I was thinking of just streaming this because I found it. And maybe I just commentate. Maybe that's a type of video I do. I don't know if that's boring or not. I really don't know. I don't know if people would rather see me play, which I'm not very good. That's the thing. I don't know how good I am, honestly. I don't know if I have a special knack for it or not. I'm probably not that good, but you got to start somewheres. I think I watch them and I feel like, but there's a difference between watching and actually playing. Like a lot of times I'm thinking they should bet when they just check, and but if I actually had their cards, I might just check as well. So it's hard. It's hard to to judge. So Harrison bet 2400, Hawkster bet 2400. Let's see what DP Robert does. So there's 14,800 in the pot. There are 3 diamonds and there's 2 queens. See, they checked. I don't know if that's a good idea to check there. So if someone has an ace, if they both have aces, it's probably a split pot because there's 2 queens and 2 4s. All right. So Harrison won. Harry songs. So if any of you have considered clubwpt.com, um, here's your chance to watch. So it costs 30 about $40 a month for this. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know yet. At some point, if I become pretty good, then I'll pay the extra 100 a month to do the uh the big games. But I don't know if I'll get that good. I don't know how much luck is involved. I noticed yesterday when it was earlier in the tournament, I could tell there was a lot of players that weren't very good. So that would give you a chance to get a lot of chips. But I noticed once you get further into the tournament and everybody has big chip stacks, that's when the game becomes difficult. You have to reorient your mind into, okay, now we gotta play with bigger chip stacks. And you just have to you have to reassess how much you're betting because the chip stacks are bigger. So you have to bet more than you were when you're typically were used to. Harrisong just went all in. He had the aces. Yeah, I don't know why Hawkster went in. He only had 7 king. King 7. That was weird. So Hawkster's out. Rightly so, that was terrible. Why would you go all in with a king 7? He thought his king high was the best. He was like, there's no way my opponent has an ace. But he did. Yeah, the video I saw, king 7 you don't play. Even if it's suited. How long have I been streaming? I mean recording. 19 minutes. Alright, let's see if I'm any good at commentating poker. Okay, lifting man's up. Let's see, Ron Fry and KF5 were the small and big blinds. Liftman just calls. He should have raised. All in by DP Roberts. Good move. So hopefully everybody folds. But lifting min will probably call. KF5 was the big blind. That's why he was in. So we don't know if he has anything good. Great, he's got a time bank. I don't know how you get time banks. So he's going to take an extra 70 seconds. Nope, he folds. I figured he'd fold. Does Lifting Min have anything? If he calls, he's got something. But does he want to risk it? Probably not. So he should probably fold. Because he's got a pretty good chip lead. Why would he want to sacrifice that? Yeah, he folds. Wasn't worth the risk. Chris Yoga with 58,000 is in. She calls, or he calls. We don't know. Clay folds. DP Roberts is up. He's got exactly 30,000 chips. He folds. Harrisongs folds. The rest fold. Now KF calls. All right, there's an ace on the board, so someone might have an ace. They all check. Chrissy has the chip lead, so they're seeing okay. So they all have nothing, unless someone's faking. KF bets because everyone checked, but he didn't bet very much. He only bet once, so he might have something, and he's trying. He doesn't want them to fold. They both folded. It would have been nice to know what KF5 had. All right, in every round at this point, there's a $400 ante, or 400 points. I don't know if it's dollars or points. See what Hair Songs does. 50, okay. Chrissy takes the pot. All right, Lifting Min's all in, so everyone will probably fold. Oh, he had ace 10. He was just showing what his cards were. Is he going to go all in again? Just to collect 3,200? No, he folds. Calls. Should have raised. Does he check or raise? Checks. Sevens, eights. So nobody probably got anything because no one probably hit sevens or eights. So they'll probably check, even though they should bet. But they all checked before, so they didn't show that their hands were any good. I was gonna say DP should bet, or Chrissy should bet. Okay, so Chrissy has nothing, but is betting, hoping to get the pot. Yeah, Clay folds. Well, DP doesn't have anything, but they both don't have anything. So, all right. Wow, Chrissy's up to 65,000 now. How long have I been? I've been filming for 24 minutes, and it's perfect. My picture is just out of frame enough. My screen of myself is. I haven't checked to see how my webcam being on the screen would look like, but it's just perfect. It's like it's meant to be. All right. So I'm gonna stream for about 5 more minutes. I think this is a good test. I didn't plan on showing poker today. I think it's a good test to see if people will watch. Um, but unless people were hoping for chess, so I don't know. But my chess thing wasn't working, so I went with plan B, which I didn't have a plan B, but I just happened to have my Club WPT profile up in another page, and yeah, um, Um, I don't know. What was I thinking? But maybe it was meant to be. It's a good segue into my. I don't know what I'm gonna title this video. I usually just put talking while playing chess, but now it's poker, so I might still call it talking while playing chess because that's what it was supposed to be. Um, all right, so this is a pretty big pot. Yep, 33,000. No one's all. Ron Fry is all in. So is Harris Songs. Kings versus A6. Wow. He's got. Harris Song has 3 kings. So that's it. Wow. Goodbye, Ron Fry. Chrissy still has the chip lead, though. Yeah, again, I'm worried I'm going to win, and then I'll have to go to Las Vegas to play in the tournament. And I don't think I'll win the tournament, and I don't think I'll even get in the money. So I'm worried about how much money I'm going to have to spend. I'm worried about getting lost. I'm worried about having to fly. I've never flown before. I'm worried about doing this all by myself. I'm worried about I might lose my wallet, lose my phone somewheres, and then I'm in trouble. Yeah, I'm just worried about everything. Um, but it's once in a lifetime opportunity. Um, man, if I was making some money on YouTube, that would be really great. Hopefully, I am because that way, if something happened, I could afford. I don't know, get myself out of trouble if I needed to. Um, maybe take if I had to take Ubers all the way from Las Vegas back to Maine and stay at hotels or motels. That would cost a lot of money. I don't know how far Uber drivers will take you. I feel like having them drive for more than 3 hours is a big ask. I don't think they'll do it. How long have I been streaming? I tend to stream for about 30 minutes. All right, 29. Um, let's see. I was gonna do. I was gonna risk some of my chips on the slots to see if I win for as a treat for staying with me. Um, I guess I'll do it. If you go to casino, you can go to slots and then you can play. I'm going to keep it even. You can bet up to 27 lines, and it's 25 uh, points per bet, or dollars, whatever you want to call it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it down to where I'm only betting 500, just to keep my chips at a nice round number. Right now I have 10,500. And okay, so as a reward for watching this whole video, you get to watch this spin. And let's see if I win. I did not. But I'm a gambler. Let's up it and try to win. I won. Okay, I'm still behind though because I lost 300. So I'm gonna keep going until I make more than 10,500, or until I go below 8,000. So let's do it. I lost. I lost. So one more try. Let's see if I can win. Nope. All right, I'm calling it quits. So let's see. So if you stayed around, all right, you were able to watch some of the poker stream, how it might look. Um, this doesn't count as a poker episode, I don't think. I think I'm still gonna call it chess, just because that's what it was supposed to be. I'm not really sure. This might be a long title. Um, I still gotta make my chess moves, so I'm probably gonna have to do that off screen. There's some try to fix my chess web browser. I might have to restart the computer. Um, but I guess that's it. I gotta think about if I'm gonna do videos about politicians. That's gonna take a lot of research and a lot of figuring out of how to do it. Um, but yeah, so if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I hope you have a great one. Bye.